Okay, Danielle and I on Chris Does What. You can see we're not on the boat. So I'm going to tell you all about what's going on with the boat and why we're sitting here on the back porch in Florida with our sunshade up versus on the boat, working on the boat. So y'all stay tuned. Okay guys, so during our exploratory testing and in my effort to save money on rebuilding the engine, spent $800 on a head and all the gaskets to replace the head from marineengine.com. You may remember that. Great products, great prices, great customer service, but didn't fix the problem. I tried the cheap. Tried to get in on the cheap. So we just tested the oil pressure before we stuck the head on, and the oil pressure on the engine was fine. Then once I got the new cylinder head on, we checked the cylinder pressure on cylinder 3. All the other cylinders were registering about 100, 110 pounds of pressure. But cylinder 3, the one with the stuck valve, we couldn't test that because it had a stuck valve with the old head. Once I got the new head on, only 60 pounds of pressure. So, seeking professionals to fix the engine. So we went and found JB Automotive, and he's replacing the entire engine with a brand new rebuilt long block from excessiveengine.com, and it comes with a 2-year warranty. Of course, we busted the budget, and that 800 went from 800 to 2,400 plus the $800 I already spent. So,
which is, you know, if you kind of look at an engine or a boat, what was that, like $3,000 we spent?
Yeah, it's about
mess up and a new engine and all the labor costs and everything. So yeah,
I should have
not too bad, but not what we wanted to do.
I should have took her advice. She said, "Why don't we just replace the whole engine when we got it?" So I said, "No, I can fix this."
I have a thing about you know, driving things that have engines that might stop.
Yeah. So I said I could fix it. I couldn't fix it because to fix it, I would have to get an A-frame to pull out the engine, and then I'd have to rebuild the engine. And so it may have came off cheaper for me to go in the bottom of the engine, replace all the rings, bearings, and you know, things like that. But it may have came out more expensive if I found a problem with the block itself and it had a scar or a crack I couldn't see. And then I just rebuilt the bottom of the engine, and I still have low cylinder compressor on cylinder 3. So that's where we are on the boat. That's why we're out here in sunny Florida with our sunshade up on the back porch.
It's kind of hot too.
It is a little warm. And so we were doing other things. Right now the boat's at the shop, but I had started repairs on the stringers, and I was fiberglassing the stringers. Got the 5-in-1 resin pour up from Total Boat, and that stuff works great. Love it. And just sanded down the stringers. I was in the super hot suit, and
Mach 4.
Mach 4.
No, but that's what it looked like.
Yeah. So you had a Mach 4 in the Army. That was hot. I was sweating. And then going to bolt the floor down. But the future of this boat, once we have the engine running, and we're also replacing some of the bearings in between the stern drive and the three-cylinder cruiser, and we're checking the float on the gas tank to make sure that works while the engine's out, because you can't pull the gas tank unless you pull the engine. So that's a design by Bayliner Bayliner decide you can't pull fuel tanks without pulling engines, and a whole bunch of other mess. But Danny is going to start working on the interior, and she has, you know, a bunch of ideas of what she wants to do. But
yeah. Well, first I wanted to get some samples of upholstery to see what the different grades and the feel of them, texture, because what's on the boat right now is your very low grade vinyl, and it molds. You want to get an upholstery that's not going to mold. It's got UV protection. It can handle lots of washing. And so I think I settled on one, and I think I'm going to need about 10 yards, and it's about $20 a yard, so probably about $200. And then we're going to need to buy some foam.
But wait a minute, didn't the previous owner said he reupholstered the boat in the ad?
Oh yeah, that was terrible. No, I would not classify that as reupholstering anything.
Yeah, and you use staples that rust, so now we're trying to clean rust off the fiberglass. Which rust on fiberglass, the fiberglass seems to suck you up like a sponge. So yeah, makes that a lot of fun. Hear the golfers in the background?
And then let me see, what else am I going to be doing? Completing the oxidization. We won't have to do any gel coating. That's good. At least not up above where the water is going to be at. Maybe below. We may have to do a little bit, but not. I don't think we do.
Yeah. I'm also, we're going to, there's some places in the hull where they sealed it with silicone. So we're gonna take and dribble that silicone out, and we're going to mix up a fiberglass resin mix. We'll call it peanut butter, and we're going to put it in that. I also picked up white dye so it won't look totally out of place. And then on the place where my wife calls it lava, where they beach the boat on the center of the hull, we're going to take and paint that with a resin dye mixture, so it will be whitish again. Whitish is good. And then for the floor, once we get the floor, I'm going to fiberglass over the entire floor so it's completely sealed. But then we're going to go with a bed liner, a white bed liner. And that's what we're going to paint the inside of the boat with.
Slip resistant, easy to clean. I have it in my trucks. We always do the bed liners in our trucks, and it's just been something that we've always liked because it doesn't dent up, doesn't chip away, it always looks nice. So we thought we'd go with that.
But we want white because the black bed liner in our truck, kind of warm on the feet.
Really hot.
Don't want that. So we're going to do that. Of course, we're going to put the expanding foam in the hull sections that we're not going to leave open, so that we're going to make access for like skis, life jackets, storage basically in the bottom of the hull. And then we're going to put a brand new Bimini on this boat. So
well, we already have it. We
yeah,
looked at it. It's really pretty.
It's pretty.
We chose really good colors on that one.
Well, she chose it.
Yeah, I did.
I can't color coordinate crap. So,
but what have we spent so far with, once we get the boat back, and because I'm kind of a little bit off on the numbers, once we get the boat back and we've already gotten the engine in it, how much have we spent with including the cost of the boat?
well, we're getting close to 6,000.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
We're going to do a complete budget video. I have it on an Excel spreadsheet where I'm keeping track of all the numbers. We had zero in our labor cost until now. Mm-hmm. So now we have labor cost. But JB Automotive, you know, he says automotive, but we went there and he had half boats, half cars in the shop. So
that was nice.
He has the lifts, he has all the tools, and very clean, and he seemed like an honest guy. He seemed very honest. You know, see past videos. He is young. He's about as young as our new airman. Our new airman. So, but.
So what do you think? What do you think? Maybe not pass. I'm thinking we can get away with total budget $7 grand.
Well, I think
brand new boat, totally restored.
I think $6 grand, but that's before we do the stereo Maybe do we need tunes on the water?
Well, no, we still have to buy, well, yeah, we do, but we still have to buy the upholstery, the foam for the upholstery, the foam for underneath the boat. I'm talking that's probably.
Yeah, because right now we're at about 6,500, and so with all that.
5,500.
5,500, yes, 5,500, and I always round up to 1,000, but 5,500, and then all the other stuff. I'm thinking maybe 1,000 to get the boat on the water, but we're not going to have radio. We're not going to have, we'll have the navigation lights, but no nighttime lighting. It's just going to be running, but it will be clean, and everything from the hull up would be replaced, inspected, repaired, and brand new.
And the other stuff is just accessories. Maybe it'll be a Christmas present. Yes,
because I want to do. Also, later on, I want to do, a stereo. I'm talking about building glass pods for the speakers. Just doing a lot of custom features to make it more our own. And then we're also going to do decals on the side. We got to figure out how to do that. Just so much to do. Also, riveting on the rubber strip around the boat. We pulled that off, and we have to put it back on. A new rubber strip is quite expensive, so we're going to clean that up, see if we can salvage that and put it back on with ribbons. We're also taking off the windshield. We're going to paint the surrounding, the metal pieces. She's going to handle color. Look at the rubber, replacing the rubber in that, and we also want to tint the windshield so it's a little darker. So we have big plans for Big Dreams Part 1. Part 1. But it's not our biggest dream.
So when do you think we'll get her out on the water?
Oh, I'm hoping within about a month
we'll
get on the water. We were planning for the 4th of July. This setback, we're not going to make it, but we'll be pretty close. So we should have her out in the water next month.
Yeah, I think before our anniversary, which is in August. So.
Yeah, it'll be our anniversary present.
That is our anniversary present.
No vacation this year.
No.
So this we're not going to do a review on any resorts this year. We're going to do reviews of sandbars in Florida. So y'all stay tuned. And if you like this channel, please subscribe. If you like this video, hit that like button. It's down there somewhere. Looks about like that. And y'all please take care.
Bye.